Hello. It was on this day in 1619 that Richard Burbage died. He was the actor who played a leading role in many of Shakespeare's plays when they were first performed. He played Macbeth and Othello and Lear and Hamlet, and some thought his Hamlet's character was based a little bit on Richard Burbage because they were great friends, he and William Shakespeare, and business colleagues. In fact, Richard Burbage called his eldest son William after his friend. And together they contributed to the popularity of the theatre at the turn of the 17th century, as did Richard's father, James, who was the first person to build a purpose-built theatre. Previously, acting had been done by travelling troupes going around the country, often in the open air, but here was a building specifically devoted to the performance of plays. And so these three, William Shakespeare, James and Richard Burbage, were really influential in the way in which theatre flourished during that late Elizabethan and post-Elizabethan period. Shakespeare was very well known and popular, but Richard Burbage even more so. When William Shakespeare died, hardly anybody batted an eyelid because he'd gone back to Stratford. He wanted to be with his family and to enjoy the wealth that he'd accrued. When Richard Burbage died, the whole of London was in mourning because he'd been such a popular actor. And I guess had Shakespeare still been alive, he might have been a bit miffed that Richard Burbage got the accolades that perhaps he thought he ought to have got. But today I just want to remember and to celebrate the way in which we are able to cooperate with each other, how our mutual interaction, how our mutual support, how the coming together of different people at different times contributes to the way in which each of them is able to find fulfillment and to deeper richness in their lives, to perform more successfully. It's often by the way in which people interact with each other that people's potential emerges, and that's clearly what happened between those three in the theatre world. Sometimes it's a bit annoying, I guess. I suppose if somebody comes along who gets all the credit, which for something which we feel we've done, which we've been part of, but that's something that perhaps Shakespeare might have felt about Burbage. But they remain good friends, and I think even if that happens to us, we still want to celebrate the fact that it's through the mutual cooperation with other people, through the way in which we interact and spin ideas off each other and work together, that we can find fairly deep satisfaction in our work and in our leisure activities. But it's also, I think, one of the ways in which our full potential is helped to emerge, and by mutually supporting each other, by the support we can give to others and the support they can give to us, that's often how we find the richest satisfaction in life and are able most accurately to fulfill the potential that we have.